Welcome out. Today I have the pleasure of interviewing Dewayne Yarbrough, who is the owner of Dynamic Drone Solutions. Hello, Dewayne.
Hello, David.
So, Dewayne, tell us a little bit about how in the heck did you get into all this stuff?
It's a great question. I got into drones. I was flying drones one day in Colorado, and me and some vets were out in the mountains flying, and they were showing me around, and I saw very quickly the abilities that this could do for the workforce. Me being a disabled service-connected veteran, I was injured really bad in the hospital. I was injured really bad, and I had to be in the hospital over 6 years. And I knew I couldn't do the work that I used to do, and I couldn't be as physical as I used to be. So I've been looking for something to be a part of society again, to be a part of a community again, but also to provide for my family in a way that is positive and progressive for everyone. And so when I started flying drones and started seeing how drones are implemented across the board in industry, I knew that this was for us.
So you took your love of drones and you turned them into a business, right? Tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, sir, I did. My wife, Dr. Sarah Yarbrough, she is a PhD JD, and she has her PhD, one of them, in education. And she has taken my marineisms and my militaryisms, and we've gone through and we've created a curriculum that I believe is foundational. I believe it gives people the ability to not only understand how drones are utilized, but to go out into the workforce and actually make a living at it.
So, is it hard to learn how to fly a drone?
It is not. It is not, David. What is hard is for individuals to understand that this is an actual job. This is a profession, the same as a welder, the same as an operator at ExxonMobil. And anyone can learn how to fly drones. Anyone.
So you mentioned this is a professional occupation, and so like if I was a doctor, I'd have to have a license. Do you have to have a license to fly a drone?
Yes, sir, you do. Through our course, you'll get your FAA 107 certification to fly your drone legally and for commercial purposes. We ensure that individuals not only get their certification, but they will get their certification of flight hours, and they will run through over 55 missions through our course. This is for individuals who want the whole package. And the whole package is you get your FAA certification, you learn how to get the right drone for the right mission, you learn how to present yourself to companies, and you also walk away with certified flight hours and a certified operation that you understand how to approach any drone for any situation.
You, in your training, you have kind of taken some of the things you've learned in the military and used that as part of your training curriculum. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, sir, I have. In the military, I learned that bringing a military mindset is a mindset that has no reason for excuses. It has no reason for ending the job early. All that matters is getting the mission done and getting it done completely and totally. And our instructors have that mindset to have the individual, not to yell at them and scream at them like in the military, but more of the approach of retention and understanding repetitiveness and making sure that your muscle memory is enacted to where when you're out in that field and you're out flying and making that big money, you're able to remember the procedures that come in hand. One thing we're very excited about is the World Defense Show coming up in March in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. We're very privileged and honored to be invited there. We are the only drone training company that's invited to that program. This World Defense Show is going to help Kentuckians out tremendously, and we're looking to create over 1,000 jobs next year with our Chief Instructor program. So we welcome everyone to come out. The sky's the limit, and we are very happy to have our partners in Saudi Arabia. So something we're really proud about is our sponsorships that we're getting. You know, the University of Kentucky has sponsored us with these fields that are a private research and development facility. So for individual companies that want to test out their drones, they can utilize our chief instructors that are all veterans, and that's pass that forge and crucible of life, and they can have the best SOP set up for them. All the way to Pix 4D, who is sponsoring our class as well, and we're very proud to have them on as sponsors, and they provide 3D mapping, 3D modeling, 3D surveying. So the students will get a glimpse and an understanding of the 3D modeling and the 3D mapping, because right now today, a drone operator that does 3D modeling or 3D mapping will earn anywhere from $850 to $1,600 an hour. And that's just for making the correct knowledge, understanding the safe procedures of a unit. We also are sponsored by the Bija Company, which is a management company that helps the individual with their LLC. And we're sponsored by Cedarship. You can check out our interviews on our website. And we're just happy to be associated with the Small Business Development Center in Louisville. We thank you for your time.